Hello everyone and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Today we are going to perform the final quest in the Hunter's Hub low rank to repel the Nakarkos, two-headed wyvern. Now, depending on how long this takes, we'll see what else we do in this episode. We're gonna want some cleanser for this one. Away we go. Pretty nasty. So this is Wyvern's End. Take those two cleanser that they gave us. Ballista ammo. I don't know whether or not we'll actually get to see how the sonic bombs get used. There's no bed up here. I never realized that. Oh well. Good thing there's no fall damage. There he is. There's a lot about Nakarkos that won't come into play right now because this is just his low rank hunt. Because it's just our goal to repel him this time, so he won't go all out. Whoopsies! The shinies that he drops will always be time 1 ballista ammo, which fire faster than normal ballista ammo. So the basic idea for this particular hunt of Nakarkos, you just want to keep going crazy on his two heads. Oh dear. Luckily we didn't get covered in blue junk. So you see how there's bones on the floor, and then there's also patches of blue liquid. There's 2 ballista, which are the white dots on the map, and then there's just regular ground. So if you get covered in the blue goo and you try to do a roll on the bones, you will get a debuff called boned, and it works just like Snowman, basically. You won't be able to attack, and you won't. The only thing you'll be able to do is run around. If you do get the blue gunk on you, you can roll through this, because this is not water. This is actually cleanser, and it will free you of the blue goo. I think it might also free you from bones. I can't remember. There goes one head. If you haven't been able to figure out right now, Nakarkos is not actually a two-headed bone dragon. However, we won't be seeing his genuine true form during this hunt. So yeah, time 1 ballista ammo fires much more quickly than So he's doing a charge whenever you see that effect around him. It's time to dodge. Okay, so now I've got the blue on us. I actually want to check something, so now we're boned. And I think if we roll through this, no. Yes, I was correct. We do get freed from the bones. So, the items that we were given. This ballista binder holds the monster in place, if it hits. If it hits. Which that one did not. That one landed. Ballista ammo does a lot of damage to monsters, and it's often very useful in hunts where you fight bigger monsters. Let's go pick up this time-worn ballista ammo. He's not very pleased with us for doing that. So you can actually set the target cam to target either one of his, they're actually tentacles. Oh, this is a good moment. So whenever he's fallen over like this, you can see this rainbow glowing section. That is like a super weak point. It takes a ton more damage compared to the rest of it. If you've got a great sword and you want to bring ground slash to this hunt and then just take it out on that one spot and it deals so much damage. Now, I'm not being especially careful about taking damage right now because this is low ranked one and I don't really have to be. If you're doing the high rank version of this hunt, and I'm assuming there's a G rank version, if you're doing those versions, you need to be way more careful. Let's get back to our ballista. A little bit higher. I think we're a bit too far away for him to actually hit us with those. In terms of breakable parts, you can break each of his tentacles, but they'll just come back afterwards. But this very back end is breakable, and that's about the only parts that you're going to be able to break in the low rank hunt. So you see that one back segment that moves on its own? That's breakable. But this particular hunt's just about doing a lot of damage to his tentacles. You can hit his main body, but you will bounce off for most parts of it. Got boned. Whenever he's on the edge right there, you basically can't attack him. It's best to go over to a ballista. The ballista will reorient itself in the direction that you're looking. Come on, you big jerk. I believe there are spots where you can gather more ballista ammo here. Ow. Oh, shoot, he's shooting dragon beams. These hurt like hell, so don't get hit by them. Ah, come on. Ow. I need to heal, but he won't cut it out. So we got Dragon Blight now. This is the first instance we've encountered Dragon Blight. And what Dragon Blight does is it prevents your weapon from doing any secondary damages that it does. So it basically limits it to only raw. Which is no good because we want to get bonus damage out of it. Also, he's puffing out the blue goo on his sides. If you stand there, you will take continuous damage and get covered in blue. He is primarily weak to Dragon Element, but he has a secondary lesser weakness to Fire, which is why we brought our draft up. He's charging. Oh, we can't cleanse her with just the blue. I thought we could. My mistake. You have to actually get the bone to debuff before you can. Awesome, that hit both of them. Oh, okay, so he's got a special skull now. So if I do this, it'll break the skull and cause damage to the... So sonic bombs are a good thing to bring here, because if he puts a special skull on either of his tentacles, it adds special damage effects that he can put down, but you can also break... You can cause damage to him by breaking the skull. I reckon he's probably getting more skulls, or is he just doing this? He's just doing this. So here, you take damage very quickly, so you need to be careful. So now he's got a Brachydio skull. Or some similar monster. Just break that by hitting himself with it. Bind resist armor skill will completely prevent you from ever getting the blue effect. No, it'll prevent you from getting the boned effect. You will still turn blue. So it's a good armor skill to bring to this hunt. Okay, he broke that skull on his own, so he didn't get to damage him with it. We might get hit doing this, but we're gonna try. It's wise to bring a Farcaster to this hunt. Dodged it. Just barely though. Oh yeah, that's right, we've got Mind's Eye so we won't bounce. Ah crap, I did not mean to do that. Oh, he's enraged. So yeah, when he becomes enraged, the entire area glows. It's pretty cool. What hell? Oh god. Well, some just broke. he might not be affected by this sonic bombs when he's enraged. I'm not sure. Oh, we're out of sonic bombs. So that slime head can actually give us blast blight. Ow! Apparently it gave us blast blight and hit us because that was a blast hit. We need to get back in there. Okay, we need to get out of here before the blue goo starts pouring out again. Oh dear. Oh, would you give me a break? There he is. So yeah, this is Wyvern's End is pretty cool. It's where a lot of monsters come to die. But also Nakarkos has also taken a lot of them out himself. He's holding on. Got him. So, this is our first actual quest to repel a monster, in fact. And it basically just means he runs away. He's not dead. I'll be back when we're at the hub. Okay, you may notice this is not the Hunter's Hub, because that took a little less time than I expected it to. So, I've decided we're gonna get one more hunt back in. Oh no. Why is the guild flag extremely hot? I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. So we're here to hunt another Elder Dragon, a Kirin to be precise. But first, we're gonna have to offload this stupid flag in Area 8. That's our side quest right now. Because we can't have this flag killing our HP the whole time. Because Kirin's... This is just a low rank Kirin, but he's still dangerous. I plan on doing the other Elder Dragons in a live stream. Just because I don't want to take up any more video time on... That's Kirin. I don't want to take up any more video time on low rank. We finally made it, so I would like to get down to business. But Elder Dragons are fun, and I don't want to just not do them since there are low rank Elder Dragons. I mean, besides the ones that I have to hunt. So if you get the guild flag in this zone, you take it to the top of this mountain. Now I could just drop the guild flag if I was bothered enough, but I'm not really. So we put it here and bam. Envious subquest is now available. I think they made that one so easy just in case you went into this hunt thinking that, oh, this won't be very hard, and then it ends up being very difficult. So this is an interesting gathering point. This is the shed skin of a Kushala Deora, though it's a bit bigger than any Kushala I've ever seen. We need to drop this Kezu Whelp because it's going to be damaging us over time. And we don't need that. We just offloaded the flag, so we don't need that too. Now for what we really came here for. I think Kirin might be changing zones, or he's just clairvoyant and knew that we were coming this way. So Kirin has the ability to call down actual lightning. Unlike a Zin Ogre who uses Thunderbugs, Kirin has the ability to call down actual lightning from the sky. And that is because Kirin is an Elder Dragon, even though he doesn't look like much. Elder Dragons are extremely dangerous creatures that have control over the elements of nature more often than not. Would you get out of the exit? Kirin's also a bit of a douche. His patterns are pretty predictable if you watch them. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna have to just get Valor style without sheath cancel attacks because he's moving too much. I really should have brought a weapon with a higher rate of attack. Wake up, Holo. Circle. That works a little bit differently than it used to. Normally he does normally he hits on both sides at the same time, but in this it's one after the other. Since he's low rank, he doesn't hit particularly hard, but if you end up in the wrong spot at the wrong time, you will get hurt. Now obviously he gives Thunder Blight very often, but a worse thing that he can do is he can paralyze you if you get hit by the right attack. If you get paralyzed, he will try and take advantage and use a Super Thunderbolt on you. So now he's charged his fur, which has made his body extremely hard. The only place that you can hit him without bouncing now is his head. Or, if you're like us, and you have, fencing, you don't have to worry about it. Ow. Like I said, Kirin's a bit of a douche. Good, we were still getting up with him. Kirin only has one breakable part, and that is gonna hurt. Kirin's only breakable part is his horns, which you do want to always break, because it makes him a little bit weaker. Why on earth did I bring Typhoon Trigger? Knockout. Ah, crap. Typhoon trigger's not on B. No wonder I keep dodging stupidly. Oh, that's weird. Didn't have to hit the button that time. Normally, you have to hit the button on Typhoon trigger with the appropriate timing in order to not fall over, but I didn't that time. Kirin's pretty easy to knock out, at least at first. He builds resistance rather quickly, though. Additionally, Kirin's not overly affected by any element in particular. But if you're going to bring one after him, it needs to be water or fire. I swear this Kirin's kind of tiny. I've seen bigger. When a Kirin is enraged, which is whenever he charges his fur, I forgot to mention that part, he moves around a lot. Without Valor State, it takes forever to charge attacks on Hammer. That's his taunt. Oh, come on. The snow makes it really hard to see the areas where he's going to drop thunder. Or lightning even. There goes his horn. Missed. Taunting us a whole bunch. Why is this art on X? Typhoon trigger doesn't miss if you hit an incapacitated foe. I'll have to look into that, because that shouldn't be happening as far as my knowledge goes. It should spin a lot more than that. Is it because it's on X? I don't understand why that's happening. Ow. I think if you get struck directly by lightning, then you get paralyzed. I'm probably mistaken in that. Ow. Yeah, he gets mad, like, really easily. You don't want to mess with an angry Kirin. They will mess you up. And the cat killed him. Typhoon Trigger's supposed to spin a lot more than that, but it's like automatically ending super early. I'm very confused. But oh well, I can make the best Thunder Sword and Shield, in my opinion, now. Well, probably not from this hunt alone, but I'm physically capable of making it now. It's in the list, but anyway, I'll be back when we're at the village. Okay, that's going to call it for this episode of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Catch you in the next one. Thanks everyone so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like to let me know and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I hope you all have a wonderful day and I'll see you in the next video.